Yo, just here in my little music lab, if you will. Nothing special, but show you some of my favorite guitar I play is this Ibanez, and I love the finish on it. I love the blue. And growing up, I've always loved Jackson guitars, so had to have one of those. Then this guitar here is a Japanese lawsuit Les Paul copy. It is, and this particular one is really hard to find, actually. And the couple I have found on this one, they were totally beat up, and this is really poor condition. People were still trying to get $500 out of them or some bullshit, but it's a real solid guitar, great action. I do not have, the only thing I wish I had was the other original pickup to go with it, but the one that's in there is a very expensive pickup and has such amazing sound. I do still have the original witch hat knobs for it, so I do have all the original stuff there except for that one pickup. But yeah, and the funny story about this guitar is this came from downtown Chicago out of an old blues bar that closed down, and it was hanging on the wall, and the contents were being sold out of it. And so we were down in Chicago to pick up something from the bar, not the guitar per se, because it was never even shown to be sold. And they were like, "Oh, you want that? It's garbage. Yeah, whatever, take that." They thought it was just some wall hanger or whatever, but after I picked it up and I felt the weight and looked at the back plate and saw that it was made in Japan, I already knew what it was. And it is an amazing guitar to have and play. I love it. But Ibanez is definitely the guitar I love playing. Right now I'm just using this little cheap Line 6 amp. And that's, it's about the extent of it. That's what I am working with right now. And when I'm just sitting around plucking on some acoustic, I got this old like Karak, old cheap guitar. I actually love playing it. It's I actually, on my way down to Florida to work for a few months, I stopped to see my cousin in Tennessee. I was like, "Man, I didn't even bring a guitar with me. I'm gonna be gone for so long." And he's like, "Yeah." He's a bass player, but he's like, "Yeah, I got this shitty old acoustic you can take with you." So, yeah. And it's been, actually, I've been enjoying playing it ever since. It's got an odd shape hole in it. It's oval instead of round. And it's another weird guitar. I can't even find another version of it. But anyways, it's got me through. I'm sitting down there in Florida by myself. And, but yeah, I'm sitting around the house by myself, especially watching TV. This is the one I pick up and mess around with the most. And but yeah, that's my guitars I have now. But over the years, I probably went through hundreds and some really nice ones. I wish I had quite a few of the ones I used to have. But yeah, that's my guitar collection at the moment. I do also have this shitty Elizan, I think it's called, but it's an acoustic electric guitar that I hardly ever play. Just never really cared for it and its action. I've been messing around with the old cigar box, trying to learn some stuff on that, which is, to me, is really cool. I'm getting ready to make a couple more. I got a couple cigar boxes. One, which belonged to my grandmother. I'm going to make a cigar box guitar out of that. And then I have another really cool one that somebody gave me. It's really old. That it's going to be pretty cool.